Kiki Classic Rock.
So it's an absolutely gorgeous day. Well, it is overcast here in Rhode Island. I am on my way to help out with the community event for Project Hand Up. Their goal today is to raise money because what they do is they offer a lot of food, a lot of great food to the community for a super low price. Like we're talking $6. So for under $10, you can get, I think it's about $200 worth of groceries. It's unbelievable. And anyone can participate in their program. Anyone can go. You don't have to show anything. You don't have to show proof of your income, anything like that. It is an amazing, amazing project that they have started, oh my gosh, many years ago, and we've been following them since the very, very beginning. So what we're doing today is just going there, helping out, and it's so this is insane. I put coconut oil in my hair yesterday. This has nothing to do with anything, but it kind of does because I do look like I have not showered in 3 weeks. My hair looks so greasy and oily. But in reality, I've washed it twice in the past 24 hours. I just wanted, I have, personally, mentally, I have to point that out because it's bothering the crap out of me. However, my hair, it feels really good. And I know within the next few days, it's gonna look amazing, really. So yeah, headed over there now, hoping to bring you guys some wonderful interviews today with the amazing volunteers that run this organization. And I'm serious, volunteers. And these ladies and men are there 7 days a week. Probably feels like 24 hours a day to them. That's how much work they have put into this magnanimous, and I don't even want to call it a project. I want to call it a gift of love for the community. So enjoy and don't look at my hair. Well, you won't see my hair. You're gonna see everybody else's hair, but thank you for not seeing. Look at that. Ew. Well, hey, Kathy.
Hi there.
Now, I'm seeing these really adorable wreaths behind you.
Yes.
How in the name do you make these? They look complicated.
They're actually not as bad as they look. I have a lot of fun making them. I'll show you the back. So they fit flat to the door.
Oh my gosh.
So here's the daisy. We have the sunflowers. We have red roses, yellow roses. I have another pink one over here.
Oh, that's cute too.
And red, white, and blue in the front table.
Oh wait, let me go
I
take
can
a
make
look.
all different colors.
I'm so sorry. Very cute for the upcoming holiday.
Yes.
Now, what is the name of your business?
Kathy's Creations.
And how do we find you?
On Facebook.
We can just zoom in right here, and anybody can actually scan that code, and you'll.
Absolutely. You can go right to my page. It says where I'll be located, any vendor shows that we're at. My business actually is all hand-rolled paper beads.
These are incredible.
So everything's made from paper. And these are just a couple of beads that I've been working on. I do dip them and I make bracelets and earrings. I put them inside of the pens.
What? And you knock things over?
I did knock that over. On keychains.
Oh my goodness, how
more
cute.
earrings. Yes.
All right, for this pair of earrings right here, I'm looking at these right here. How long would that pair of earrings take to make?
That particular earring has 6 rolls of paper with that. So I use
6 rolls.
6 strips of paper,
Oh
and I roll it 6 times on there. So it depends on the shape of paper that I'm using. And I use my Cricut machine. Nice little tip there. Cricut machine.
Awesome. And again, it's right here. You can find Kathy there, Kathy's Creations. Well, thank you for being here today.
Thank you.
And we look forward to seeing more of Kathy's Creations.
Great. Thank you very much.
Hi. What is your name?
Jen Gladding,
And Jen, what business do you run?
Lexi's Candyland.
Do you have a card, or how do people get in touch with you?
Right up front, and I'm on Facebook and Instagram at Lexi's Candyland.
All right. Oh, look how cute. And I'm sorry, but look at all of this delicious. I can't stop looking at it.
Thank you so much. I have chocolate covered Oreos, pretzels, marshmallows,
Oh my
popcorn, for my
Popcorn.
coffee drinkers. I've got coffee and creamer bombs, new mini loaf breads. I've got banana, blueberry, cinnamon streusel breads, coffee drinkers, coffee bombs in the morning. Makes you a cup of coffee, creamer bombs. Add to your coffee. For oatmeal lovers, I've got oatmeal bombs. In the fall, I have lots of different flavors and cocoa bombs as well. So we try and give our customers one-stop shopping and lots of options. A few years ago, a girlfriend of mine got me into dipping candy and just kind of became a labor of love. And I named it after my daughter, Alexis.
Oh, that's so cute. And do you sell online?
I do, online, and I love to do craft shows. Get out and meet different people.
So how has your business grown from when you started it to today?
It's grown really well. Pandemic was a good thing. Met lots of new people and kind of developed a following from there. I've got lots of customers coming to visit me at craft shows, so love seeing old and familiar faces. So it's been a blessing.
Has there been a crazy order that you've done that somebody requested something and they said, I want you to do this, and you said, oh my gosh, how am I going to do that? But you did it and you got it done and they loved it.
I get a lot of last minute orders.
Really?
A lot of last minute big orders, and they're usually from my regular customers. I plead with them in October to get their orders started, and they know who they are, and they always wait until the last 3 days right before I'm getting ready to close out holiday sales. But I usually know what they want, and it's okay. I have a lot of sleepless nights right before Christmas, but they are my tried and true customers, so I'm happy to fill their baskets for them for the holidays. My family knows that between September and December, dinner and laundry might not be guaranteed, so everybody's kind of one man for themselves.
What is your most popular product?
I'd probably say the chocolate covered Oreos and the popcorn.
Really?
Yes, they are addictive. Most people don't make it out of the parking lot with them, and that's a good thing. I'm happy to supply them.
I love that. Do you have one of those here?
Yes.
You can show?
Butter toffee.
Oh my
And
God.
I think the fan favorite is the caramel.
Let's see. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
And best of luck with your business.
Thank you.
Chris, I have Midnight Munchies.
Midnight Munchies.
Yes,
Okay, so
whenever
let's.
you want a late night snack.
Oh my gosh! Now I've heard of you guys. You've been around for a little bit. Here's how you can get in touch with them. So how did you start your business?
I started junior year of high school. I realized how much I liked baking, and I just wanted to pursue that. And right now I work out of a kitchen and do catering services and delivery, and I hope to open my own business very soon.
What? When did you start this?
Just about 2 years ago.
And how's it going for you?
It's going great. It's really going great. I love it so much.
How has the business grown from the beginning until today?
It's great. I get orders almost every week now, so.
Stop.
Yes.
And what was your most successful way of promoting your business?
Social media has gone really far with it. People my family knows, they've ordered a lot. I've done orders for the yacht clubs and all that stuff.
No way!
Yes.
All right, so it's Midnight Munchies. Do you deliver at midnight?
I will if you want it.
All right, has anyone asked you to though?
Not yet.
Maybe after this they might.
Yes, they might. Feel free to reach out.
Now, would you be willing to ship your items?
Yes, I'm working on that now. I'm going to make my website soon and do shipping services and all that stuff.
That is awesome. What made you decide to start this business?
I was confused at first in high school what I wanted to do with my life, and then I realized how much I liked baking, so I just figured, and I watched my dad open his own business, Gonzo Shirts and Signs, so
nice.
It kind of inspired me to do my own business.
So your dad inspired you?
Yes, he did.
Well, I will just tell you, even at my age, I'm still confused. Just so you know. but I think you're going to do just fine. Let's see what
you so much.
got here. What is your most popular product, would you say?
All my cookies are pretty popular. My tres leche cake over here is very popular. That's a very popular one. And the whoopie pies are a family favorite.
Really?
Yes.
Now, how did you come up with these recipes?
I just think of these crazy ideas and just put them together.
You know what? That's always the best.
Yes, it is.
You think they're crazy and other people love them.
Yep, exactly.
Well, thank you so much and best of luck to you.
Thank you so much.
Hello, Kiki. I'm doing well.
So tell us about your business. What's the name of it?
Life is Art by Jamie Roy Tavares. I'm also at Peace Screen Printing, which is like a subsidy
Okay.
or underwrite.
And how did you start your business?
I paint, I create. Life is art, so everything we do becomes art. So I try to create moments in time where we can take a look at a piece of art, its life. So yeah, so I just try to do that. I started screen printing to support my bands. So I hand screen print all my shirts, come up with my own designs, and I just take this stuff out to anyone and share it if you like it. Sometimes people take it home, but artwork is to be seen, so as soon as you see it, you've already taken it with you. I perform under Beat Environmental. I DJ with artist Jackie. We're Jackie and the Wizard. Thanks for coming out here today. Kiki, thanks for holding the camera and being here.
Well, I just want to ask you a couple more questions.
Sure.
When did you start the business?
I started sharing my artwork in public in 2015. My biggest thing was taking my music out to open mics and finding other artists doing this similar thing, sharing their artwork in the music scene. So therefore I thought, I'm already doing this in my own, so I can bring this out with my music and share my art and my music at the same time. Right. Oh yes. So the audio frequency vibrates to different levels and different feelings and emotions. So color does the same thing and represents tonalities as well. So yeah, they're deeply interconnected. Yes.
And now, why are you here today? You're here in support of Project Hand Up?
I am definitely here in support of Project Hand Up. I utilize their service. As an artist, I don't always make the most income, as it were. 2019, I was on my way to transitioning from working construction jobs on the side and just bringing the arts and music everywhere I go. And then we all hit that bubble of time, and now we're trying to get through that bubble of time. And Project Hands Up helped me get to where I am right now, so I wanted to continue that support and give some feedback as well.
Jamie, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We appreciate you.
Can't wait to listen to you guys on the radio.
Awesome, and thanks for being here today.
Thank you.
Marsh from At Home Design, and I make custom pillows. I started just wanting to do something creative and started with a Cricut and did the vinyl on pillows, different designs. Saved me a lot of money because I was spending all my money buying them at TJ Maxx. So
we love TJ Maxx though.
Well, listen, you always have to go to TJ Maxx, but you could start off with your own design from me as well to mix and match with those. It's been really a love that I've had for a while. I started with our zip code pillow. Any town, any city makes a great gift. And then I kind of just moved on to some custom designs, dogs, cats. Now we've got some summer designs. Get out there and decorate your patio and your porch, and I'd love to be able to create something special for you.
How do you ship?
I do, and I've done that for occasions, for wedding gifts and such.
And this is your info down here. Everybody has a scannable code, which I think is amazing. I love that.
It's very helpful, to say the least.
What gave you your passion to start this business?
Well, I've always been in direct sales. I did home parties for probably 25 years. And I just couldn't find, after the company I was working for closed, I couldn't find something that was home decor, because that was my love.
Oh, wow.
And so I just created my own little niche of home decor and just started from there.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much and best of luck to you today.
Thank you.
Hi, what is your name?
Golda.
And this is your very first show ever?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
How did you find out about the show today?
My daughter-in-law goes to this gym, so told me about it, and here I am.
So tell us about is this a brand new business too?
Yes.
Really?
I just started. Yeah.
Wow. So tell us all about what you do. These are
This
so
is
cool.
diamond paintings.
Diamond paintings.
And they are kits, and you just match up the little dots to the corresponding numbers on the grid. And then, of course, I finish them off.
Yeah, they look very three-dimensional.
Yes, they are.
$10. Wow, that's a great deal. When did you do your first one, and how did you?
First one, I think, was about 2 years ago. And then they've just piled up, and now it's time to get rid of some.
They piled up, so let me do a craft show.
Yes.
So how long does one of these take you to do?
Depending on the size, the smaller ones I can do in a couple of days, putting the beads on. Then, of course, the rest of it takes a little longer.
Do you mind if I touch one? Like, that feels so cool. That's great. So they're all beads.
Yep. They're all beads.
Holy moly. A couple of days.
Yes.
What's the longest?
The largest ones, like Betty the Boop there, that one took me about a week. But I have ones that are poster size.
Yeah.
They took me a couple weeks.
So how do you plan on taking your business to the next level?
I don't know. I think we're just going to wait and see how this one goes.
Yep.
And then maybe think of different ways to frame them and display them, and we'll see how it goes.
Awesome. Well, best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Are here with distinctive glow. These candles are they look like ice cream and cookies. They're so cute. And the owner of Distinctive Glow is
Michelle Bonolo.
And Michelle, how are you today?
I'm doing very well.
So tell us about your business and how you got. Wait a minute. There's a cowboy hat in this candle.
Oh, that's from Yellowstone. The Yellowstone series on TV. So that's the Dutton. It's named after the ranch that the TV show is based out of.
Oh, that is so cute.
And then the characters. So it's a limited edition series that I created for the show.
Okay, so you created these for the show. Has anyone from the show reached out to you?
No, I haven't gotten that far yet because I just completed the series last week when I made Beth.
Oh, wow. So how did you start this business?
We actually had a vendor that was selling us candles, and we were having a hard time getting them into the salon, so I had a partner, and we decided to start making them ourselves. So we would have them because we own a salon. I own a salon with my daughter, and we started making them for the salon to sell in the boutique, and they just took off.
Really?
Me and my partner and I split, and I took over the business. I changed the name, and now I'm really taking off because I'm able to make them exactly the way I want them. The colors, the stones, all 100% soy, all natural crystals, healing crystals, stones, fragrance oils, all natural. It's just something I love to do.
What do you think made you take off, as you said?
I think just the quality of the candle. I mean, every time people come by and in the shop or they buy them, they come back and they just love them.
Congratulations! I think these are so cute. Like I can't. Wait a minute. Look at this French lilac. Look how adorable these candles are, and just interesting and different.
Yes.
Really
It's
nice.
a passion. I love it. I love creating them. I love making the colors. I love picking out the scents. I love picking out the stones. I love everything about it.
I can tell. And thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I'm here with Sippin' Pretty, and it's Nicole times two, Nicole and Nicole, and they're serving mimosas today for the Project Hand Up event. So Nicole number one, you're both number one.
Thank you.
But this Nicole, what does Project Hand Up mean to you?
So my
friend Nicole volunteers for Project Hand Up.
No way! I'm a volunteer. I've met Al a few times. I work on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I help repurpose the food that gets donated. I also help pack the non-perishable bags and open up all of the donation boxes that we get from, you know, the various places. So super important. I've been there for almost 5 years now. It's been a great help for me, and you know, helping the community is just, there's nothing, no better feeling.
So how did you find out about Project Hand Up?
I actually found them on Facebook. They were looking for donations of toilet paper. This was back when they were on Brookside and they needed toilet paper, and I just happened to see it and I said, hey, I can pick some up for you if someone could come pick it up. I was at work at the time, and they were like, yeah, no problem. And then I just kind of kept you know, in touch with them and helping out whenever I could. And then when we moved into the bigger places where I started like having an actual volunteer shift.
So tell us about your business, Sippin' Pretty. This is kind of cool.
This is a mobile drink cart that we would be able to come to private events. We can have certain themes like mimosas. Today we're doing mimosas because it's morning, so we're going to do mimosas today. We also have some sangria for, you know, a little afternoon fun, but we can definitely customize it for whatever type of event you're having. It'll also come super decorated, nice and cute like this. Any theme matches, and yeah. So we come too.
Look at the whole card.
My friends from Dressed and Decorated, they do all the decorations. So they set up my balloons, and you know, we can have any event that you're looking for.
So how do people get in touch with you?
You can follow me on Instagram. It's at @SippinPrettyRI. I can definitely send my little cute. Yeah, there you go.
Definitely right here, and there is a scannable code that will take you right to these ladies, which is awesome. I mean, a Prosecco cart to go.
Let's have a great day.
I mean, hi. I'm in heaven right now, and thank you so much for existing. I love you ladies, and
thanks for coming by.
Thank you for helping Project Hand Up. This is great.
Glad to be here.
Cheers. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh my gosh.
Delicious.
It is beyond delicious. Thank you, ladies. So everybody, this is John. He is the owner of this beautiful VW Bug. Like, look at this car. It is immensely gorgeous. Immensely. John. So when did you get the car?
15 years ago. Bought it from the local guy.
You bought it from a builder?
Yeah.
And what made you buy this car?
This is the 25th one I've owned.
What? Yeah, because you like VWs a little bit.
Yeah, I got
Now, have you taken people in this car for their wedding?
Yeah, did one wedding. They hired me. This is what they want for a limo. Made it happen.
How did the bride fit her dress in here? Because it's pretty tight, you know?
Well, his mom, the maid of honor, and the bride.
What?
To the church. And then it was the groom and the bride to the reception.
And they all fit?
Yeah. They pushed the passenger seat forward. The bride and the groom were back there. I had cold champagne and fruit waiting for them.
Oh, that's so cute!
I had to do it.
Are you still doing this, John, for people?
No. Well, someone has a request.
There you go, there you go. And John, what does Project Hand Up mean to you?
It's a great organization. You know, I've taken advantage of it. For $6, you get so much food. And what I don't use, you can always share with your friends.
And you do share with us.
Yeah.
And we appreciate that.
Yep.
And John, we just want to say thank you for your service. We all appreciate you serving our country, so thank you, and thank you for bringing the bug. Howard!
Hey, what's up?
Thank you for coming here today.
Great time, a lot of great vendors here.
Now, why did you come?
I want to come down and check it out. I like the summer stuff that people have, little, 4th of July type stuff and little arts and crafts.
And you also love Al.
I love Al. I love you.
I love you too.
Oh, thank you.
Now, Howard, you've been involved in radio for how many years?
Over 30.
When did you
40.
start? Like, what was Kicks 106 where you started?
Yeah, a long time ago. I think it was 80. Oh my God. 83. Oh no, I was in radio 83, 82, 83.
And how did you get your start in radio?
There was an ad in the Providence Journal. Roger Williams College was looking for DJs, and the public could go. You didn't have to be a student. So I went down there, and they put me on the air, and I was Howie D on WROG. True story.
No!
Yeah. And I met a guy down there, Paul Giammarco, who was the program director at another radio station in Providence. He got a job at WKRI in West Warwick, and then took me over there when I left the college station.
Really?
And I would be doing all the drops and stuff, producing everything for WKRI in West Warwick, yeah.
And then you went over to Kicks 106, which is how we met.
Well, I went to Wink 106.
Oh, that's right.
I got
I'm
hired
so
full time
sorry.
over there, yeah. That's where I met Al over there, and then Al worked for me as I was a program director, and yeah, it was good times.
And some of the amazing artists that you got to meet were?
I mean, Vanessa Williams, Notorious B.I.G., I mean, Elton John, I mean, there's so many different ones. Yeah.
Who was the most fun artist you met?
Believe it or not, there was an artist called Melba Moore.
Oh my gosh, I love her. I follow her on Instagram.
Yeah, and we went and we ate at we ate snails in Providence, the classic restaurant. And we had a whole big thing down there with the radio station, and we were joking with the snails and all that, yeah.
You ate snails with Melba Moore?
Melba Moore,
You did not.
Yeah, she might won't even remember, but it was a long time ago. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Johnny Kemp was good. Friday night,
Just Got Paid.
Yeah, it was good, yeah. This is different, so many different artists.
Yeah, but you got to meet Paula Abdul as well.
Paula Abdul, yeah. But yeah, that was it. So it's good times. Now I'm kind of retired from radio, and you know.
You miss it though, don't you?
I do miss it, but I have a studio kind of in my house I can play around and stuff.
So what are you going to do with it?
Nothing. Play music. Mix. Hey, talk on the microphone. Pretend I'm a somebody again now.
Oh, stop it. You are a somebody. We love you so much.
Thank you.
Hi. Hello.
What is your name?
Jan from the Bead Sting over here in Coventry, Rhode Island. Our business is a women's gift shop and a boutique. We sell everything from garden flags to jewelry to clothing. We opened our business in 2010, so we've been around for quite a few years now. And we started actually at a flea market and decided to open up a small gift shop since there was not one over in Coventry. And started with 3,000 square feet and now have just about 6,000. We also do tons of big fairs and shows, and we also are on Facebook Live 4 times a week. We have a very large, what we deem a Bead Sting family, and we have lots of shoppers on there. You can purchase anything you'd like on our Bead Sting Facebook when we go on live.
And what is your Facebook page name?
Just the Bead Sting. So it's thebeadsting.com, and you can go right on there on our Facebook. You can like us on Facebook, and every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday nights at 7 o'clock, you can catch us live on there and purchase anything that you like, or you get to view a lot of new product first before it ever even makes it into the store.
Like, you're so smooth with this whole thing. Like, you just know exactly what to say, which I love. So what made your business take off? Because really, you just springboarded. So what do you think was the one contributing thing that helped your business just literally
I really think it's a matter of everybody can shop there. There's everything from $3 to $400. So it's a store or a shop that you can purchase anything in. If you want jewelry, if you want something different, we have like hand-blown glass. We have some local artist things in there. You can get clothing. You can get Vera Bradley. You can get just about anything. Anything that your heart desires is in that store. Social media has definitely been a plus. One of the reasons is all during COVID, we thought we were going to have to shut down. We actually had our best year that we've ever had.
What?
We had a ton of Facebook Live. We did curbside pickup, as we deemed it, for, oh my gosh, almost a year. We didn't reopen until Black Friday. In between then, all of our customers that would sit outside talking, waiting for their packages to come out, all kind of got to know each other. So when Black Friday came that year and we finally opened, all of these people said, oh, you're so-and-so. Oh, I remember seeing you. I see your name all the time. So we really really do have a phenomenal bead sting family now, and new people join it all the time. People share while they're on live with us, and we have new customers. We ship all over the country, and you can also catch us at like Washington County Fair, Brooklyn Fair, Gatsby Days, so anything like that, we also do.
What does Project Hand Up mean to you?
I think it's a great foundation. Heidi is very involved in that, and we try to promote that on our Facebook also. Sometimes during live, we'll say, you know, anybody who is maybe having, or you know, somebody going through a hard time and you need to get groceries or food or anything like that, you can go over to Project Hands Up. It's a great foundation there. So we're happy to do this event today, and happy to see so many people here. A lot of our customers came today to check out all the other vendors. Nice to see a lot of local vendors here in Coventry. Local business is everything right now. We've had a struggle with all of the supply chain issues. We've tried really hard to keep the store stocked, but people like to shop local. We're not Walmart, we're not Target, we're not these big corporations that can absorb a lot of things, but I think people have been really understanding, and they really try to support local business. And that's what keeps us in business, is people like to shop local, and they like to support family businesses, small businesses.
Thank you so much for being a part of today. And bead sting is really, you guys have some awesomely unique stuff, I must say.
We do that. So feel free to come on in and shop, because we're open 7 days a week.
So tell us the name of your organization and what you do.
My organization is Keeping Kids Fishing. We're a 501c3 nonprofit. And what we do is we donate fishing poles and gear to local kids, and we show them how to fish.
And how did this all start, John?
About 5 years ago, I was fishing at the end of my road, and I always bring extra poles because I can't see very well, and I don't like to change the lids over. And a group of kids come up, and one asked if they could borrow a spare pole, so I showed them how to use the rubber worm that was on there. And his brother asked to use the another pole, so I showed him how to use that lure. And by the end of the day, they had learned how to use all the different lures in the box. So I told them if they come back tomorrow, I had a couple of fishing poles at the house. I would help them out. So I got 2 going, and I went on a Coventry Facebook group and asked if anybody had spare poles. Someone gave me 16 fishing poles, and I was able to get 13 of them working. And I brought the 5 fishing poles back to the kids the next day, and I asked if it would be okay if I got a picture to show the person where the poles went to. They agreed, and I put the picture online, and someone had mentioned that they had a couple of extra poles that if I could use them. And at the same time, I had people requesting fishing poles for their sons and daughters. And now 1,462 fishing poles later, and 5 years later, here I am.
That is so crazy. What was your first major event that you did with the kids?
Over here at Tiogav, we host fishing events every Sunday, and we also help out at Camp Westwood with the YMCA with their programs. During Christmas time, we help out different police stations, West Warwick, Coventry, the state police, and we donate a bunch of gear so they can help kids that at-risk youth, I would say.
And what is one of the most touching stories that you've come across?
I was hosting an event at Camp Westwood, and I had given a fishing pole to a young girl about 5 or 6 years old, and I showed her how to use it, and she had won the first fish trophy. So she comes up to me with the trophy and says, "Can I give you a hug?" And I kind of look at the mom's nodding, "Yeah, sure." So I give her a hug, and I said, "Why would you give me a hug?" And she goes, "Well, you see this trophy?" I said, "Yes, that's the first fish." And she says, "Well, you got me this trophy." And I said, "Well, how did I get you that trophy?" She goes, "Well, you gave me a fishing pole, you showed me how to cast it, you showed me how to put the worm on there, and I caught the first fish, and you got me this trophy." And it really warmed my heart. And another person had sent me a message saying that her son was always in his room on his games. He really didn't have any friends. So she brought him to the fishing event, and he made a couple of friends, and now he's out of his shell, he's out of his room, he's off the games, and now he has a group of friends that he goes fishing with all the time.
That is amazing. And John, how does this help you personally?
I have severe neural Lyme disease, and it causes anxiety and manic depressive disorder. I'll be happy as a pig in mud, and all of a sudden I'll just get really upset. And when you see a kid catch their first fish, it just takes that all away.
John, how can people get in touch with you to help keep kids fishing?
I have that Facebook group, Keeping Kids Fishing.
John, thank you for all you do for the kids in the community. I mean, first of all, we always see you with a smile on your face. And we do, whenever we drive by Lake Tioga here in beautiful Coventry, Rhode Island, You know, it makes us feel good knowing that there's somebody like you in our community to do this with the kids. And John, thank you so much for everything you do.
You're very welcome. And as I help those kids, it actually helps me as well.
What an amazing event you're putting on today. Now you are, should I dub the queen of Project Hand Up? I kind of have to, because you are really the brains behind this entire operation. So tell us when you started and where this all came from.
We started PHU probably about 5.5 years. We've been doing this. We were very small. I started serving a meal in the parking lot at the senior center. Other volunteers. We moved from the parking lot to this building, and we started serving a Sunday meal here. This used to be the dining area, and we would serve the food upstairs. We went from, and then I had a little pantry upstairs, a couple of shelves with some food on it. If anybody needed food, that's where they could get some food to take with them. Well, we went from that, and it just blew up. No one knew that it was going to grow to this magnitude, but we really love what we're doing. We're helping hundreds and hundreds of families a week, and that's extremely rewarding. I was bringing up 3 children. I was homeless, and back in the day, we were brought up not to take free. So I probably would have stole to feed my kids. When I came up with the idea, I felt that it was a good way to help people with their dignity, because a lot of people won't stand in a food line for free. For that $6 donation, they're going to get about $200 and preserve their dignity on top of it. That's how that all began. I think it's just getting bigger and bigger, and I am so happy to be able to be here for people. And my volunteers are also, they just love this. This is just so wonderful for everyone to be here. We are like a family here. And I've got a team of volunteers that are second to none. I can't even say enough about them. And this is an all-volunteer program, so nobody gets paid. All the money that comes into this program goes back into the program to buy food or operations or whatever it is we need to do to keep rolling.
And today you are here and spearheading this entire event because you're trying to build up donations to buy the building that you're in. Why is that important to you?
First off, it's our home. We love where we are. We are centrally located. Secondly, we are pretty much under control of the town because we don't have enough space in our parking lot. So we borrow the town's parking lot, and we have to go, we can only open 3 to 5 because that's the time they're letting us have the parking lot. Once we purchase the building, there's a building on the property that the landlord has to take down before we buy, and we're going to expand the parking lot. It's going to be freedom for us. We'll be able to open when we want to. We'll have plenty of space. We actually are thinking about keeping it curbside. Because we're serving so many families this way, we're able to help more people that way. Because we're volunteers, it's not, real easy to get volunteers, that many volunteers to work like on an all-day basis. So we feel that the curbside has been working out very well for us. We're able to service more people. Even if our parking lot gets bigger, at least they're not going to be in the road. I think we're going to keep it that way.
When you stand here and look back at everything that you've done, how does that make you feel?
I think I'm a little modest about it because I don't, like Heidi will tell me, you're a rock star, look at what you've done, but I don't, it's not just about me. I could never have done this without the people behind me. Not in a million years. One person cannot do what we do. And if we don't have it all together, it would never, ever work.
Thank you for everybody and the thousands of people that you have fed.
And they thank us all the time. And that's all the reward I need.
That's amazing.
Even if they don't thank me, I don't care. I know we're feeding them. I know they're getting, I've had people come in and say to me, take for instance yesterday when we picked up all that food at the post office. The person that set that up for us during it was one of our customers, and he wanted to pay us back. And he paid us back with like 10 pallets of food.
Wow.
So,
wow.
And then that happens all the time. I had a man come in and hand me a $500 check and say to me, this really isn't enough to give you for what you helped us through.
Amazing.
That's the rewarding part of it.
Do you ever worry about not having enough?
I don't worry. I have faith. Mindy worries. It's her job. She worries all the time about not having enough, but all we have to do is put it out there, and it just comes in droves. And if it's not from businesses, it's from the community itself. If I need egg cartons, I post it, and we have got 1 million egg cartons. We had a little lull a month ago. We were getting a little nervous, but now look, now it just exploded. Now we've got so much food, we don't even know what to do with it. So, and that's not a bad thing.
So thank you again for everything that you do for Project Hand Up, for the community, for people, and you serve everyone. And I think that's so important for people to know.
It is important. That's the most important, if anything.
Corrine, thank you.
You're welcome. We're doing like 70, 80 people a day here. And it's getting more and more and more. We're just moving up. It was 50 to 60. Now it's an average of 70 to 80 people a day.
A day.
A day.
Mindy Haran. I was just going to say everything. I am the vice president, but I also am basically in charge of food. All the food that comes in and goes out, I oversee it all in every aspect of that. The more we get, the more we give. So if we get more, we're able to give them more.
How are donations looking right now in terms of food because of what is going on in the world? Are you seeing a lessening amount of donations? Is it the same?
I would say perishable is a little bit on the less side. We've noticed that for sure. We've had to purchase some to be able to make it through the week from time to time, to be able to give them a nice balance of some fruits and vegetables. The dry stuff comes and goes. We do have some overflow sometimes, but then again, then the wave comes and we're scrambling. So it is an up and down on the non-perishable side. I will say that we were definitely very, very happy to receive Warwick's Stamp Out for Hunger donations from the city of Warwick. All of the donations came to us, which is going to be a huge help. Right now it's about 10 pallets with more to come that we still have to pick up that we weren't able to pick up. So a huge, huge thank you to the postal workers and the city of Warwick.
That is amazing. And I know that from time to time when I've been able to chat with you ladies and the gentlemen that are involved as well, sometimes you get donations, you go, wait a minute, look at all of this food. So what is one of the biggest donations you would say you've gotten to date that you were just really surprised about?
Probably yesterday's with the amount of food from the post office. We didn't know it was coming till a couple days before and had no concept of exactly how much would come. We get a lot from Job Lot, so there's been a lot of times where sometimes it's 20 pallets in a week that we get and go through. So that's another one of the big donations that we've gotten. You know, sometimes we luck out that end of holiday season and we may get extra hams or turkeys and we're able to give that to our customers. So it's all different times of the year, just depending on where the donations are coming into the stores. Sometimes we benefit based on they ordered too much. It could be bad weather and then they don't sell it, so then they donate it that way. Tons of different reasons why we get some of the food we get, but it is all sometimes so beautiful that you look at it. Like today I was going through and I'm looking at the tomatoes we got, and they are just absolutely beautiful, and knowing that we're able to give them to customers instead of it going in the garbage is just, it's a food rescue, not only a food supplement program. We're kind of both. There is so much of it that would be in the trash. You know, we pick up bread at Shaw's. You look at the bread that they don't sell it. Some stores don't mark down anymore. They don't do dented cans. They just move it on. If it doesn't go to a place like us, it ends up in the trash instead.
That's crazy.
The fruits and vegetables, you know, some of it is one bad strawberry, but it's going to lead to the whole container. And it can be a 2-pound container.
Right.
And instead of it going in the trash, it's just the one strawberry that we take out. The rest is perfect. It's absolutely perfect. There's nothing wrong with it. So it's taking edible food that doesn't need to be thrown away. And and I can't even say as a country, because I think it's across the world, we throw away way too much food that could be eaten by people.
And that was something I was going to ask you as well about food repurposing. Can you explain what that means?
What we do is, for example, the tomatoes I mentioned, if we get it in a container, we open up that container, we take out, if there's a bad one, we will take out that one. We put it into a compost bucket, and we have a farmer who picks up our compost twice a week. He does 20-gallon buckets each Monday and Friday. He composts that. So anything that comes in that is not able to be saved, we pick through it so we can give out to the customers what is good, whether it's a bad apple, a bad potato, and the rest will go out. And all that food would have gone in the garbage. And then the bad ones, like I said, we put in the compost bucket. The gentleman picks it up, and he not only feeds his chickens with it, if they don't, he composts it. And then what I found out recently is when he composts it, if they don't eat it, the sprouts that come up, the chickens then eat that. So it's a combination of things all over that the food goes to. We try to keep cereal. We have the fruits and vegetables that we try to keep in a can. So that way, for the most part, as you look at some of the stuff, shelves are a little empty, but that's what we're doing the food drive for.
Absolutely.
Some of the stuff I mentioned can make a meal. So it's not just a breakfast, but it could make a dinner. Sometimes we get the hamburger helper, so that helps them make a meal. So there's lots of different options, and people are very, very happy that the amount that they have to pay, they cannot believe the amount of food that they get. And it's all considered a donation. Everything that comes in goes right back into what we do. If something doesn't get donated, we just go out and we buy it.
And I'm kind of thinking, as you're talking, like everything that comes in, you have to be adaptable to what you're getting.
Correct.
So if you get one food item one week, that's what everybody's going to get. And then the next week, it's going to be totally different.
And that's kind of what I do in the managing of the food. I try to, like, if we don't have enough berries, we'll get berries, then we'll go to fruit. If we get enough of both, then everybody will get both in their bags. They'll get a bag of fruit and a container of berries. All depends on what comes in, but they do get a little bit of fruits and vegetables each week. But yes, that changes depending on how many customers, depending on what products come in.
So do you think that your organization is having to buy more now because of what is happening in the world, or do you think it's about the same? What do you think?
A little bit more. Definitely a little bit more. Of course, having more customers is also trying to fulfill that need. On the low side, it's 425. Usually we don't even reach that. Usually it's closer to 450 for our median. And these are families that can only come once a week. So that's 450 families once a week.
And how many families do you think you have grown by since day one?
Oh my goodness. I mean, we were looking at numbers of 30 a day sometimes.
What?
And now, well before when we started on Brookside Avenue, when Project Hand Up all started. This stuff down here is donated by Ocean State Job Lot. They run a program called Pallets to Pantries, where they give pallets to places like us to help feed people. And the thing that drives me crazy about any of the stuff that we do, a lot of the donations that we get outside from the public, is stuff that would be thrown away otherwise. And instead they're able to outsource it into pantries, stuff that won't move on the shelves. And it's funny, sometimes it's names, like this is a name that's overseas. People just don't know, so when it's in their store, they don't buy it. When it doesn't move, they move it to pantries. Now, if we do 100 in a day, which is an hour and a half to 2 hours, we're feeling we're bored that we didn't do enough people. So it's kind of funny where it came from doing that many, like, oh God, we had so many people, to if we don't have 150, we feel like we didn't have enough,
So what about the baby formula crisis that's happening? Because I know that you have baby items, you have all different types of things that you provide to the community.
We do. We rely on donations. So if anybody, and we do have moms that sometimes their child, they'll start off with one formula, have to switch to another for whatever reason. Sometimes they just get it, or now their child turns 1 and goes to milk. And they'll donate it to us, and then we just reach out. We'll have the people either that we know that have babies, or we have moms that'll reach out to us and say, do you happen to have this one on stock?
And are you seeing a lessening of baby formula in your
coming in? Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah.
So what would you suggest to moms who need to feed their baby? Like, what do you guys talking about this and figuring out where you can go next with it?
It's a tough one. I belong even to the Buy Nothing group in my area, and I'm even watching that if somebody says that they have formula, to be able to donate it to us, and I will reach out if there's anybody that sees it. I mean, we've got people that pick up things, or anybody can donate it. We have people who shop with us that'll drop things off when they come through. So if anybody does have any that they're not using, please, we can use it and get it to someone in need.
Now, do you find that you go through baby food and formula really fast, where you have to go and buy it to replenish?
Not so much. We have quite a few regular customers that come in for it, and then in the same place we have some that donate what they're no longer using. So it does seem to go pretty quick.
And how can people get in touch with you?
They can get in touch with us either coming to 15 Factory Street any day, Monday through Friday from 9 until 2. If you happen to be a customer, then of course you can see us then. You can visit the Facebook page, and we do have a new website, projecthandup.net, which has all the information between phone numbers and emails and anything to contact that way.
And if someone wants to, if they're not in Rhode Island and they want to send a donation, can they do it through that page?
Absolutely, and we are open to anyone. So that's the good thing about what we do. We're open to anyone from anywhere, for any city, town, does not matter.
And just so everybody knows, 15 Factory Street is in West Warwick, Rhode Island. What is your main message that you would like to let everyone know about your organization?
We are 100% volunteer. Everything that we take in, it's a $6 donation that our customers pay, but the donation goes right back into the program. So it goes into, as I mentioned, having to buy food sometimes. If we need that, then we then have that money to be able to go buy the food. There's so many ways. We have people that when they do come to shop, that I explain that $6 donation is also kind of a pay it forward, because they're helping keep the organization open by helping pay for groceries for the next person, because maybe we had to buy groceries that week. So we have people that come even to pick up groceries to bring to someone else, or sometimes they get too much and they share. So many people like that idea, that they're not only helping themselves, but they're helping others. Sometimes you get people who have a flood of emotions, where they could afford, they did pay for it, but they're just overwhelmed with actually how much this program is going to help them, bringing us to tears as well. I mean, they do as well.
Can only imagine.
We try to tell people, listen, if you can get $3 together, we'll take care of you. And in turn, we've been able to let them shop, where they're still helping each other as part of the Project Hand Up model, in giving them a hand up rather than a handout. And they're ever so grateful. They don't realize what that $3 is going to do. They come in the store and then they're loaded up with every bag that we have. So we're able to do that every once in a while, and we're able to do that because of people's donations and people that have paid it forward for that. So it's just big community support. We're still finding there's a lot of people that don't know we exist, and we're still outsourcing and still putting the word out whichever way that we can. So we're always looking for more customers, because we know there's a need out there. It's different to do something that you love. It to me isn't work. It's fulfilling to be able to just help people and to see that they appreciate what you do. I always knew, I've always volunteered. I've done school, field trips. I was doing the booster club for my son's football team. I was the treasurer, so I've always given back. But this is just different. This is just heartwarming to be able to help so many people, that there's just such a need, and it is so fulfilling. I can't even, it's just really, really heartwarming to see. I mean, we get hugs from people thanking us. Heartfelt, like, I can't believe how much help you're giving me. And it just goes week after week, knowing that you can help so many people. You just don't know that the need's there. You just really don't realize it till you do something like this, until you work with the people and see the people coming in and how much they appreciate it.
This was an absolutely awesome day, and I feel so fortunate that we were able to help out Project Hand Up, raise as much money as possible so they can buy the building that they're in, so they can continue to help feed the community, which is everything. And it means so much. It means so much that you have watched this video. It means so much to everyone who has volunteered and participated, and also who has donated. So thanks to all of you. I hope you enjoyed this amazing day, sharing it with us. Thanks to all of you. Thank you, Project Hand Up, for everything that all of you do. And thank you to Kiki.fm. You know why? Because it's our station, so we have to say thank you to ourselves. Thanks, guys. Keep rocking and keep donating.
So you do the best you can. You feed them if they need food. You give them clothes, hats, whatever it is they need, and the community has been awesome with that. Anything I ask for, we get it threefold. So that is very heartwarming to me, to see this community come together so many times.